Korea supports education in Fiji. The Korean government's Special Grant Assistance Program 2021 will provide 18 rural schools in Fiji with a total of $200,000 to be used towards the development of education. The schools needing resources due to an increase in student numbers were identified by the Fijian Ministry of Education, Heritage and Arts. Thanks to the financial gift, students will soon benefit from the addition of laptops, visual charts, classroom projectors, and various teaching aids. Korea is a laureate of 3 Shining World Leadership Awards for Compassion and Shining World Leadership Awards for Protection and Peace. Many thanks, Korea. Your philanthropic deeds are a shining light for all to see. May all the heavens shower bountiful blessings on your intelligent and generous country, along with the joyful, talented Fijian people.
United Kingdom experts warn of possible more deadly coronavirus variants. The Scientific Advisory Group for Emergencies, or SAGE, is a panel that serves the British government, making reference to the fatality rates of another coronavirus known as the Middle East Respiratory Syndrome, or MERS. The recent SAGE report warns of the realistic possibility that a COVID-19 variant with a fatality rate of up to 35% could emerge. Under a positive scenario given by the scientific panel, the novel coronavirus could eventually evolve to become more transmissible but less virulent, akin to the common cold, although this was thought to be unlikely in the short term. The SAGE report recommendations include the UK helping to advance a global vaccination drive, as well as increasing funding for the monitoring of the coronavirus to track mutations. Our appreciation, esteemed members of the Scientific Advisory Group for Emergencies, for your research. May all take the necessary precautions to have the best protection from the pandemic to enjoy robust health in divine light.
Belgian company creates whirlpool turbine to generate electricity from flowing water. Turbulent has produced a whirlpool turbine that creates power from places with flowing water, such as rivers, canals, and even old watermills. The system is fish-friendly, and one installation could power up to 60 homes during any time of the year that the water flows and is not frozen. So far, projects have been built in Estonia, Chile, France, and Indonesia, with others under construction in Taiwan, also known as Formosa, the Philippines, Suriname, and Portugal. What a grand idea, Turbulent, to utilize the blessings of flowing water to generate electricity with your cost-effective, reliable, and compact whirlpool turbine. In celestial splendor, may we continue to shift to renewable alternatives for a brighter future in loving unity.
Iran provides housing to citizens in need. During the past couple of years, the government of Iran, through the Housing Foundation, has built over 2 million houses for people of lesser means in rural areas, as well as renovated a further 500,000. Another 140,000 homes for underprivileged rural families throughout the country will be built by March 2022. More than 35,000 residential units will also be provided to disadvantaged citizens nationwide. The budget for rural development projects in the current Iranian calendar year has increased by 2.5 times over last year to around $1.9 billion. In addition, the project is helping to stem the migration to cities from villages, where 26% of the population resides. Iran is a recipient of 4 Shining World Leadership Awards for good governance, 2 Shining World Leadership Awards for compassion, and a laureate of a Shining World Leadership Award for compassion. Our salute, Iran, on your caring project to ensure all your citizens have safe and comfortable homes to live in. In Allah's gracious kindness, may your nation prosper as the gentle and warm-hearted Iranians live in peace and serenity.
Wildlife rehabilitator saves thousands of animals. Cheryl Connor Marsh of East Lansing, Michigan, United States, began providing care to injured and orphaned animals at her own expense after saving a baby black squirrel found in her horse barn. She then became a licensed wildlife rehabilitator and in 2014 founded the non-profit Nottingham Nature Nook. Cheryl worked tirelessly to care for the animals with the help of interns and a volunteer to facilitate the rehabilitation of wildlife, including birds, squirrels, and deer. Natural enclosures have been constructed, some as large as almost half a hectare. Over the past 15 years, Ms. Connell-Marsh has rescued and nursed back to health more than 3,380 animals, with over 85% of them having been released back into the wilderness. The charity's website states, "When we work to save wildlife, we ultimately save ourselves. We are deeply touched by your kind heart, Cheryl Connell-Marsh. May you continue to pursue your love to improve the well-being of our animal co-inhabitants in God's benevolence." Supreme Master Ching Hai gladly presents the Shining World Compassion Award to Cheryl Connell-Marsh, plus a $10,000 humble contribution towards Nottingham Nature Notes life-saving work. With lots of love and gratitude, may heaven shower you, all the volunteers, and the rescued animals with blessing and protection.
Singaporean-based company creates vegan milk from climate-resilient crop. Startup What If Foods has created a creamy and nutritious plant-based drink called bumnut milk. It is made from Bambara groundnuts, which can grow in arid conditions with little water. The legume also improves the soil by enhancing its nitrogen content. Other ingredients in the delectable milk include coconut oil and shea butter, and it is fortified with vitamins and minerals. The Bambara groundnuts are currently sourced from Ghana and Nigeria, with plans to also get them from small farming communities in Indonesia. The scrumptious product is available for purchase online and at certain locations of a Singaporean retail outlet. While the company also sells plant-based instant noodles, soups, and shakes. Way to go, What If Foods, on the launch of your new vegan beverage. In the wisdom of the divine, may all milk consumed soon be plant-based as we lovingly protect the cows and their beautiful calves.
Kitten trapped between brick walls, saved and rehabilitated. After many hours of trying to free a kitten stuck between two brick walls in Phoenix, Arizona, USA, a Good Samaritan called the Arizona Humane Society, or AHS, for help. Emergency animal medical technicians Ruthie Jesus and Daniel McGrath worked for approximately 1 hour dismantling the wall, finally bringing the 6-week-old furry being to safety. Named Wally, the little tabby received treatment for her injuries at AHS Second Chance Animal Trauma Hospital, which included 24/7 care in its bottle baby ICU. Now, darling Wally is being fostered by the kind person who found her until she can be adopted. We are delighted you are doing so well, sweet Wally, and hope you will soon find your forever home. Much gratitude, Arizona Humane Society, Ruthie Jesus, Daniel McGrath, and the Good Samaritan, for your kindness and efforts to save this beautiful kitten. May all our animal friends be always cherished for their benevolence and love in heaven's eternal compassion.